What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode featuring the Texas Tiny Houses, Houston's first courtyard development. We are excited today. As you guys can see, we have started site work on this project. We've had some hiccups in permitting with the flood department, with the city of Houston not actually sending our plans through the flood department and waiting until our plans were about to be approved to finally send them through the flood department, and then us having to go back and forth with them. Still in the process of trying to get the homes finalized for approval, but we have went ahead and started our site work. And so today we're going to be talking about what's going on. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow. There's a playlist for this entire project. I encourage you to go back and watch the first two videos where we went over the groundbreaker ceremony and our interview with my boy Will from Dallas. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so right here is where we're going to be connecting to the city's storm sewer network. So these trenches that we have on site are all going to have pipes underground. They're 12-inch pipes. There'll be French drains, so inlets all around the site. And these drains will capture the rainwater and flow everything into this little section here. Let me not fall on while we out here, all right? Right here is pretty much where one of the units will be sitting, and then this is the main courtyard in the development. So they're gonna come out and trench. They're gonna finish trenching because there's more drains back here in the parking lot area. I believe I have to go back and look at the civil plans and see. But this is the first step in the site work. So you wanna do this stuff first when you're doing projects like this where you have a lot of underground utilities. So this is the first step, installing the storm drainage. And then the next thing that the guys will do over the next couple of weeks is they'll start doing our water meter, our water lines, sanitary sewer, and electrical lines, because all of that will run underground on the site. So you don't want to do that last, because once the buildings are up, it's a lot more difficult to have to go through and trench when you have buildings on site. When you don't have buildings on site, you can come out and do all of your trenching and do all of your underground and make sure you get all of that stuff set up. This is a part of the civil package that we had to do on this project. So because this is in a flood zone, we're required to have an underground drainage system under the city of Houston's rules. So no matter what project we did, we were gonna have to do this regardless, because it is a city of Houston's rule that when you're building in a floodplain, you have to have some kind of underground system to manage stormwater on site. The system, as I said before, is a network of 12-inch pipes with inlets that will capture the stormwater and flow it all into that location on the corner of the site that we were just standing at, where all of the water will flow in there. This will typically take about a week or two. So they started this week, got all of the trenching. The materials for the pipes should be here next week, and then they'll start installing the pipes, and then the city will come out, do an inspection. Once the city inspects it and okays it, then we'll close up the trenches and we'll move on to the next steps of the project, all right? Now, civil plans are pretty difficult for most people to read. I love reading them. If you ever need any help learning how to read any kind of construction drawings, we do have a course on our website, How to Read House Plans. We actually cover how to read, drawings like this so that you can understand what's going on the site. If you are doing larger projects, when you're building like 1 or 2 houses on a site, you typically don't have to do any kind of civil site work. But when you start to get into building like entire little communities or neighborhoods or anything like that, then you start getting into this realm where now you're having to do all of this site work. You're required to have all of these civil drawings. So it's important to, if you're going to be a developer or a builder or whatever you want to do in this space, it's important for you to be able to read these drawings and be able to have a general knowledge of them. So now back here, we're standing in the parking area. So Just now we were standing in where the courtyard area is, but right now we're standing in the parking area. And underneath the parking area, there will be pipes, there will be inlets that'll capture stormwater, and we'll manage the stormwater on site to make sure that we're not flooding the neighbors or anything like that. So that's really the whole purpose of these systems that the city of Houston wants us to put in these flood zones. They want us to be able to retain water on site and be able to control the flow of it so that we don't flood the surrounding properties. So that is just a quick little site tour of the current progress that we have. Right now, like I said, we're still waiting for the building plans to finally be approved by the city of Houston. Hopefully they'll have them approved soon so that we can start actually building the buildings. But right now we have already started on the site work, and we're very, very, very excited about this project. If you are interested in learning more about projects like this, I do encourage you guys to join $1 Million Worth of Real Estate. It's our new membership community that we just started with a podcast. We'll be talking about projects like this and other large projects. And stay tuned, because in December, we are going to be announcing a coaching program. That's right, a coaching program that will follow this project for 4 months. So you will get the opportunity to learn how we developed the first courtyard project in the Houston area and be able to have the skills and the knowledge to go off and develop courtyard projects in this city and other cities beyond. So I thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow us on social media, Middle Housing Design Co. on all platforms. And we thank you for watching this vid. Peace.